I used to be a real good money maker, and then I took 2 years where I just didn't make as much money as I could have because of this. Like I got a therapist. I started healing. I started like looking at life differently. You lose that like if Sean Strickland were to heal, it'd be like, cool, let me fight, but it's no longer like, let me fucking kill someone.
Right.
You know, he's like, but because he has all this anger. Oh, he's gonna. Yeah. It makes him good.
Right.
Makes him great.
Right.
So it's gonna be interesting to see because a healed Sean Strickland, I don't know if he stays champ for long, but if the dude continues with that trauma, dude's gonna be a dog.
I think that also ties into like a different topic to where it's like, yo, when would you say is the appropriate point in life to heal? Because let's just say if you're somebody who's at the bottom, you've got all this trauma and you want to be somebody per se. Now, granted, you don't want to be a traumatic mess to where you're projecting into everything in life. I think you have to be able to challenge it, bottle it, and put it into, or channel it, bottle it, and put it into the right sort of things. Like if you use that trauma in business to where now it's like, all right, I'm gonna be a dog. I gotta go and I gotta accomplish. You put it into athletics. All right, cool. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna be a dog. I'm gonna make sure I can, achieve. I think it works. But then if you now reach the peak of, wherever it is, depending on what the peak may be, or you get to a point where you've got those silk pajamas, you've paid off, mortgages, you've made sure your children don't have to worry about anything, you've got your spouse in whatever the hell it is that she or he wants, to live in, or the kind of life that they want to do. You've got your parents set up, your friends are in better position, you're in a very happy place. You can't still carry that trauma anymore, because it's only a matter of time before it spins and becomes bad for you. So you almost have to, do you have to accomplish X amount in order to go and say it's okay to heal?
I think everyone has a different number. Right. Everyone has a different number of where it's time to heal. Yeah. I think you look at certain people that never really heal. So, great example, Michael Jordan. Yeah. I don't think he's fully healed. Dude has a gambling problem. Right. He's addicted to winning. That's not a healed man. A healed person is kind of like, you know what? Winning isn't everything. I'm a billionaire. I want to like enjoy my life with my family. I think that's your phone.
Yeah, the phone's ringing. But
yeah, it's like, I want to enjoy my life with my family. A non-healed man is like, nah, fuck that. I'm still going. Right. So it's hard to like look at it that way. It's like, what's your number? What's your number? What's your goal? Your goal is 100 grand, and like you heal. Like some people, they heal. They're like, you know what? I've made 200 grand a year. I can provide for my family. I don't need to go hard anymore. I'm happy with this. Right. So it's that level of contentment, the level of happiness that you have. I don't know if there's a right time to heal. I think it depends on what your goal is.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's one of the reasons why it's important to now identify what your goal is. And then at that point now you just work towards it. And still, you could always be a dog and go after something, but then it's very difficult to keep that same level of consistency and hunger.
Those people that are fucked up are usually the most successful ones. Right. So you look at anyone, right? And I love all of these people. You look at anyone great, they all have some sort of like fucked up thing.
Right, they got something that was completely fucked up on the road.
Even Kobe, he had the rape allegation. Yeah. But Kobe dark, he's twisted like that. Like he's a fucking serial killer. Kobe, I watched the Patrick Bet-David interview. It's the only time I saw Kobe live, and it was amazing. Yeah. But he talks about how before games, on loop, he would listen to the Halloween theme song, Michael Myers' Halloween, for 3 hours on loop. That dun, dun, dun,
get in the zone, yeah.
And he would just listen for 3 hours. Like, bro, that's borderline like psychopath. What he said, he used to watch sharks attack at different angles.
And hunt. Yeah.
So he could guard AI. Right. It's crazy, bro. Yeah. Like there's something wrong with you. If you're that type of person, there's something wrong with you. Now, is it a bad thing? No, but there is something wrong with you.
You need something, like there's an obsessive portion, like with Peyton Manning, Ray Lewis, Tom Brady, like they would obsess over what it is that their craft is.
Tom Brady lost his marriage because he was just so obsessed.
Because he just could not step away, which is, it makes me wonder if let's just say Giselle either stuck out for another year or Tom Brady didn't come back for the last year, would they have made it? Makes me wonder, because he just came back for that final season, divorce happened. Had he not played that final season, would they have still, been together? But I think with everybody, and it's funny that you bring up with Michael Jordan and he has like the gambling addiction and everything, because because he reached the mountaintop and then his dad got murdered after like the first three-peat. Yeah. Makes me wonder if his dad had never died and he walked away from the game, does he ever come back? Does anything, because that's a brand new trauma that happens when you're already at the mountaintop. So it's just a number of different things. It makes me wonder. And with Sean Strickland and everything, I'm gonna make sure that I watch that video over there, because I'll definitely show you right after this. Yeah, for sure. Because that's one of the things that really I find interest in when studying those who are at the peak of what is that they got going on. Because even in women's sports, it's the same thing, where the GOAT of whatever thing they're in, they all have some sort of trauma, some sort of dragon that they're chasing in order to have them at the top. And I think a lot of times, a lot of our viewers, a lot of consumers on social media, or just anybody, they always wonder what it takes to like get to the next level. You need to have something that you're chasing.
Sick and Twisted makes you like sick and twisted in a good way. Mm-hmm. Like I'm humorous about like, I always use this example, but like I'm humorous about like my father leaving.
Right.
Because it's a trauma that sticks with me. And now I laugh about it, but it's like a laugh through the pain type thing. Because it's like, maybe I'm still hurt, maybe I haven't healed, but it's a good thing because it's fucking making me accomplish.
Right.
It's making me chase, So that type of thing is like, you can't replicate that through anything else. There's no other way to replicate that. And I think now I got a big surge again because I'm having a daughter.
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck, that's pressure also, and that pushes you. But it has to be something like that pushes you.
Yeah, 100%. And I think that's the beautiful thing about what this year will bring for you, because new wife, new daughter, new penthouse, new challenges, because it's a completely different dynamic than what it was years prior. Because before it was like, all right, cool, you do this for you do this for your family. But you've got your family in a position where they're good, they're set up, there's nothing else to go work for. Now you got a wife. Well, to a certain extent, it's still the same kind of deliverable. It's just a little extended. Now you got a kid. Oh, you locked in for 18.
The kid is different because it's like the kid is like, I want to give the kid more.
Right. And not only more, they can't have the same kind of upbringing that you had.
Yeah.
So it's a double dynamic, because the financial can only take care of so much. And then now with the emotional part, it's a brand new challenge, because you've never been in a situation where you have to unconditionally love something, all while having to try to keep that same, dynamic going. So because of the new challenge, it forces you to have to go and elevate. 100%.